So the accuser of Jay-Z and Diddy did an interview today, and it came forward on NBC. You get to see who this person is that is saying that she was raped by Jay-Z and Diddy. Why are you looking at a cartoon? Funny you should ask that, because we're going to actually start right there. So the second part of this video is going to be the actual interview with the accuser saying that she got it from, Diddy and Jay-Z, whatever. And you're going to get, like, first of all, she's white. Second of all, she's from Alabama. Third of all, she's autistic. And fourth of all, I'm just going to be honest with you. There's no way that this story happened. You guys have watched my coverage of this, right? Like the Jay-Z and Diddy thing, I believed it. Like, I believed it mostly because I'm like, there's no way they would bring this case if they didn't have the goods, right? But she has gotten caught in literally so many lies. And now she got caught. I mean, when you see this, after I show you this thing, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, there's no way that Jay-Z did this. Now, is Diddy still a predator? Yes. I mean, certainly appears that way. Did Jay-Z and him do this one girl? Seems like definitely not. And it also seems like Tony Buzbee jumped the gun in a big way filing this case as the very first one that he put another person's name in, because the entire world is now seeing this and they're like, oh, so that's just fake. Like, anybody who did even a little bit of due diligence would have known not to bring this case. And anyone who did a little bit of due diligence on this channel would have known that I don't allow anyone to watch this channel without subscribing first. I'm just kidding. That's not true. You're allowed to do whatever you want. I mean, honestly, like the level of they did not do this is like, if I just called someone, I'm like, yeah, I was in New York 2012 and I actually, I got did by Diddy. They're all, you have any proof? I'm like, yeah, this girl who drove me. They're all, where is she? It's like, she's dead. They're all, okay, well, you have any other corroborating evidence? Oh, yeah, my wife picked me up. They're all, hey, Gabrielle, did you pick him up from this thing? She's like, I actually don't remember that. They're all, okay, cool. We're still going to file, They're all, well, did you talk to anyone there? I'm like, yeah, I talked to Mace. They're all, okay, great. It's like, hey, do you want to call Mace and see if he remembers that? They're all, sure. Hey, Mace, were you at this party? He's like, nope, never met that guy, was not at that party, can actually prove I wasn't there. They're all right, we're still going to file this case. That's literally what you're dealing with in this other one. But nonetheless, that's fine. Now, that's going to be disappointing for a lot of people. We're going to look at it. But so you can see, you could see her and then you can see exactly what I'm talking about. However, first, we're going to start with something way funnier, because I found this channel called Morbid Melon. And I'm going to show you 2 videos from this channel, and then we're going to look at that interview, because, oh my God, this channel's insane, okay? So this is like a 2.5 minute one that they did about Bieber, and then I'm going to show you the one they did about this particular case with the 13-year-old. Watch this.
Everybody, calm down. I got the hottest, young, sensual piece of white chocolate right here.
I want to taste of some white chocolate.
Whoa there, Mr. Diddy. Take that. Now we know we gonna have a grand pizza party tonight, right? Oh, it's a pizza party? Where's the pizza?
Nigga, you the pizza. It's you, nigga.
Mom? Dad? Mom and Dad? Mom and Dad left you here with me. Welcome to Diddy's Flavor Can.
Oh, flick that hair again. Flick it again.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, when you think about bringing up my lows just a little bit more. Justin, where you been? Justin, it's me. It's Diddy. I ain't see you in a while. You avoiding me? Hey, Mr. Diddy. Why we ain't partying like we used to? You coming tonight, right? Yeah, no, I still like to party with you, but I can't come tonight, though. I said you coming tonight, right? No, look, I can't be there tonight, though. I can't. You gonna be there, right? Last time we partied, Mr. Diddy, it was very hard on me. Like, really hard on me. Like, super hard. Look at me. I said you gonna be there, right? Okay, Mr. Diddy, I'll be there. That's real good. It's gonna be a good party tonight, Justin. Great party. You know what kind of party it's gonna be, right? Freak off. It was at that time that I knew if I didn't do something, it was gonna keep happening to me.
So, what did you do, Justin?
I started bringing my own pizza and birthday.
You understand that, like, those things happened, right? Like they did the flavor camp thing, and then later on he's like, hey, how come you haven't called me? Like, these are recreations of things that actually happened, And then they're just kind of tying it all together. Wait till you see the one about the 13-year-old.
Cake to the parties, even if it wasn't his birthday.
Why was that?
Because I knew for all of them, especially him, it was so yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. It would be so yummy, yummy,
Justin.
yum, yum, yum,
Justin.
yummy, yummy.
Justin. So by birthday cake and pizza, what are we really referring to here? You saw the videos. You know what we're talking about here.
Okay, so again, this is Morbid Melon. I encourage you to go watch all of these, but the most recent one is this one, Reasonable Doubts. Okay, this is the one right here that's about the 13-year-old, and we're going to watch this one, and then we're going to get into the real story from the person who was accusing. But this is still this is hilarious, dude.
You'll never win another award again, you white bitch.
Hey, yo, B.
What, Jay?
Why your lawyer sent me these papers? What's this about?
Jay, just pick up the phone.
What you talking about? Hello?
You should have gotten rid of him when you had the chance. Now they're coming for us.
What you mean?
He got her to testify, Jay.
I already took care of Foxy. Don't worry about it.
It's not Foxy.
Then who is it?
It's Jane Doe.
Oh, shit.
He starts crying, dude.
Hey, Foxy, who's your friend?
Oh, this is Jane. Jane Doe. Hi.
Jane Doe, huh? Hey, Jane, you want something to drink? Yeah, let me get you something to drink. Be right back.
Hey, the real Jane Doe's white, as we now know.
You need to get out of here.
Hey, Aaliyah, leave them girls alone over there. Mind your own damn business.
Whatever. Trust me, girl. You should leave.
That was my first piece. But you gonna be a star. I got some people I gotta introduce you to. Hey, Jane, I want you to meet somebody. This is my boy, Jay.
Yo, what up?
I felt a little dizzy. I think I gotta lay down.
I got a room upstairs.
They nod at each other.
Let me show you. Yeah, hey, Jay, hold on, wait up. Look, this right here is Beyonce. Now, I know her price done went up a little bit, right? But I got a deal for you.
Not right now. I'll talk to you about it later.
Well, hold on. Beyonce, turn around. Show them what you're working with real quick, girl.
I don't want to see all that. I said, hold on. I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay. Well, listen, we'll get back together at around 6 in the morning. All right? 6 in the morning. That feels right.
Oh, that sounds real good, Mr. Kelly. You should write that down.
Bitch, I can't read or write.
Yeah, hold her right there. Hey, stop moving. Stop.
Get off me. Stop.
Damn, that bitch just punched me in my neck, got me on the side of my damn throat.
Yo, why you let her get away?
Oh, I like to see him run, Jay. You don't like to see him run? Yeah, I like to see him run.
Like, I'm not laughing. This is like horrifying, but it's still like, I mean, I like to see him run. Whoever made this is a fucking genius. Okay. Now, obviously, none of this is actually funny, but the cartoons are funny.
Poppy, I wasn't done with the ritual.
Oh, you still need her? This is my favorite part right here, Jay. Watch this. Hey, bitch, get your ass back over here.
Hey, chases after her in a towel, just like, you know, with Cassie.
Oh, damn. I ain't know Diddy was that fast.
What's wrong, Jay?
Bitch, you knew about this. Matter of fact, you conniving. Because you know you just like me. You know that you did all this with me.
I know, Jay, but nobody will ever believe you because you're sick. And me, I'm the queen bee.
Yo, meet me where it all started. I'm fine.
All right, you get the point. So, Morbid Melon is where you want to start, dude. Okay, there's a million of those. So now let's move over to the actual story, or the interview that the accuser gave with NBC, and you will understand why I no longer believe this is true, and neither should you. Okay. Now, for the record, that does not mean that every other one of these accusations is not real. They could all be real. We're just talking about this one, you know, because this one is going to get thrown out by the judge most likely, and if it doesn't, that would be very bizarre. Jay-Z grape accuser comes forward to NBC News, acknowledges inconsistencies in her allegations. So we're going to actually watch this video of the accuser right now talking about what she says are the, well, actually, you know what? We're just going to watch her and let her talk.
You should always advocate for yourself and
be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet.
She's white.
It's a chapter of my life
that's why they're showing her hands. They're like, she's white. We can't show her face, but she's white, just so you know.
I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a shatterproof gerbil ball. The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said
an autistic 13-year-old? I'm sorry, dude. I'm not laughing, but I am. Okay. He's all, wait a minute. Hey, are you all three things here? 13 years old, white, and autistic? Because that is definitely exactly what Diddy's looking for. Okay. What?
Said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time.
Okay. This chick is about as credible as this coffee mug, dude. You know what I mean? She's like, yeah, the person who drove me there is dead. This makes perfect sense that Diddy's limo driver found a young white girl and was like, yeah, this is exactly what he's looking for, because young white girls definitely don't, generally speaking, have white parents who are going to come and find you and sue you if you just pick them up off the street, drug them, and then grape them. I'm just saying, obviously, I think Diddy's a predator. That doesn't make every one of these things credible.
At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
JC comes in and rapes me. He at that point, I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but that's something that would definitely stick in my mind.
How did Tony Buzbee bring this case? I'm seriously, how did Tony Buzbee bring this case? We looked at him the other day. He's not some slouch. You didn't even ask so the only person who could corroborate her story is her dad. And her dad's like, yeah, I don't remember that. And I think I would remember that. And also her story makes no sense. The dad comes and drives 5 hours there to pick her up. And then he doesn't ask her what the hell she's doing there. Yeah, we just drove home in silence. You drove home in silence. Yeah, we drove home in silence. You drove home in silence when you were 13 years old and your dad came to pick you up in Manhattan, where you had run away. I think they're about to say she ran away naked. Let's actually finish
He
that.
said, when we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said that she stands by her statements. I have made some mistakes, she said. Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me. The inconsistencies in her account of an incident alleged to have happened 24 years ago does not necessarily mean the allegations are false. The accuser's attorney, Tony Buzbee, said, because we have interrogated her intensely, she has even agreed to submit to a polygraph. This has been extremely distressing for her, to the point she has experienced seizures and had to seek medical treatment due to the stress. In a statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said, this incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory.
Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people?
Yeah, I'm scared of what could happen, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive from the inside out than I am of, being chastised by their fans.
All right, Chloe Malas joining us now live. Chloe, we just heard.
Okay, so the key thing here is let's watch her face and try to get a read on whether she believed her or not.
A very strongly worded statement from Jay-Z. What else are you hearing from him and his team?
Yes, so his attorney said that they're going to ask the court to, quote, dismiss this frivolous case. And also moments ago, we heard from Diddy's legal team, and I want to read you some of what they said. They said, quote, this is the beginning of the end of this shameful money grab. And remember, he remains behind bars at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, and his criminal trial begins in May.
Dude, this looks bad for not just for the Jay-Z case. This looks bad for all the cases that Buzbee's bringing because this is the very first one. This is not real. This did not happen. This did not happen. I'm sorry. That did not happen. Okay. Yeah. I don't have any witnesses. The one witness I can tell you about is my own father. And he's saying, yeah, no, it didn't happen. Okay. I'm autistic. I'm 13 years old at the time. Hey, can you think of any other celebrities that were there? Yeah. One of them, one of the guys from Good Charlotte, they're like, no, actually we have verified they were not there. She's like, oh, well, and like Tony Buzbee's response is like, well, we've interrogated her really hard. You're all, well, that's awesome. Okay. Like did you look into any kind of verification? Like ask her dad if that was true. They're like, nah, why would we do all that? Now, let's take a look at Jay-Z's attorney and Alex Spiro. This guy is earning his rate, which I imagine is very, very high because he put together this super, super, super long presentation about everything wrong with the accuser story, and it's very compelling. It's like 30 minutes long. I can show you where to find that. Maybe I'll link it, but let's just watch this, and then we're going to wrap this video.
Tonight, Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, is pushing to get a judge to dismiss the rape lawsuit against his client, citing an NBC News exclusive that found inconsistencies with the accuser's account.
We expect Mr. Carter to be fully cleared of all of this in the coming days. Almost nothing that she says has checked out because this never happened.
This in the wake of our interview with a 38-year-old mother from Alabama who accuses Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, and Sean Diddy Combs of raping her when she was 13 years old. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough.
She says that she might have some facts wrong, but that she says the incident happened. What do you say to that?
Anybody, when they make up a claim, they can just keep repeating it and getting it right. But you never get the details right. And what happened during her interview with you is that the story began to unravel.
On the night of the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000, she says Combs' limo driver took her to an after party. There, she says she spoke to musician Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo. That's the Last Supper.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative for the Maddens confirmed they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at that time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter both raped her. She says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up.
We rode home in silence. She didn't ask me what happened.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not corroborate her story. I feel like I would remember that, and I don't, he said. The woman revealed to us that she has autism and previously suffered a head injury. In a follow-up phone interview, we asked her about the contradictions, and she said that she stands by her statements.
This woman is standing by her story. It happened over 20 years ago. Maybe her memory is hazy. Maybe her father doesn't remember that night.
No, she's doubled down on certain of these details. She says, I'm positive. She points out the tattoo. She talks about the tattoo in vivid detail. Turns out that's completely false. And the father is supposed to be picking her up. 10-hour drive, round trip to pick her up in the middle of the night. Has no memory of that. No one has come forward about this in nearly a quarter of a century, and that's because this never happened.
Spyro said he's not only seeking justice for Jay-Z, he says that he also wants to expose the accuser's attorney, Tony Buzbee.
He takes away the voices from real victims and he causes real harm. If this lawyer has any sense, he's going to dismiss this claim. I don't know whether he has any sense.
Buzbee, who has filed more than 20 lawsuits against Combs, told NBC News that he is continuing to vet the accuser's claims and that she has agreed to undergo a polygraph this week. A representative for Combs called the suit.
Okay, so here's the big part of this, all right? Buzbee saying that they're willing to take a polygraph. He knows polygraphs are inadmissible. He knows that's nothing. I think he made a mistake here, dude. And again, I think Buzbee is a killer, but I think he made a mistake here. And I think he might have gotten his ego involved because Spiro called him out. He called him a 1-800 lawyer. He probably baited him into filing that lawsuit so that they could just blow it up. Now, I don't know that for sure. But I'll tell you what, that girl doing that NBC interview, I am curious if Buzbee approved that. I would imagine that he did not. She might have done it without him. And I wonder how they even found out who it was, because that blew up their entire case. There's going to be a lot more to this story developing, but that's enough for right now.